Yeah, terrific. And it's, you know, when you coach and you hire and you get to this point, you have to have a little bit of luck as well. And I was very fortunate that Edwina Brown was still available. And, you know, to have her come up here and see what we have to offer, it's a great win for this program. Number one, it's a great win for this kids and what she brings to the table. And we're excited. We're excited to have it finished, done, and have a great coaching staff.
What does it mean to have somebody with her resume? Basically, you know, she can walk into a recruit's room and, oh, hey, you know,
right.
lit up the Big 12, played in the WNBA and everything else. I mean, how much more attractive does that make this program?
Well, and once you meet her and you get to know her, she's very humble. She's very appreciative of everything. She's a terrific role model. So those stuff make it, I think, more attractive. People can come in with their resume, but her personality is such that it's just terrific to go in a home, talk to a parent, talk to a kid, and, you know, not necessarily just show them a piece of paper, but she can do it on the court as well. And she's a very good teacher, and that's the most important part about coaches is, you know, you've got a lot of good players that are being coaches now. It's the teaching aspect of it. And that's what she brings to the table. Her teaching ability to develop players is really, really important. And, you know, it's hard because a lot of sometimes very good players said, hey, you got to do it this way because I did it this way. But, you know, she just brings that teaching aspect of it and understands players. And I think that is just a tremendous part of our program.
What was attractive about this job? Why did you want to come to New Mexico?
Well, I think that once I got here, just to, first of all, be met at the airport by a very energetic, enthusiastic individual and head coach in Coach Sanchez. And, you know, that kind of was eye-opening, you know, for me to kind of open my heart and receive everything that she had to offer and had to show me. And once I got to campus, I was shocked, to be, you know, honest with you. I was shocked that the facilities were really, really nice. And I had heard about the pit before, but never been here. And then to actually see it, and we were walking around going to walk down the tunnel and to see that picture of thousands of people, you know, just cheering on the program here, that's something that kind of grabs your attention. And I think that's something that a young kid, an individual, want to play in front of every single night. So those two things, by her personality and the fan base and the facilities, I think that's why a young student athlete would choose a program like this. And I think that would have been an easy sell for me. It's going to be an easy sell for me. And hopefully with the things that I've done, I can really bring them here, and, you know, for the kid to know that they'll be taught by not only Coach Sanchez, Coach Anders, who brings, you know, 25 years of experience, but someone that really is energetic, loves the game, has played the game on every level, and I think that that's something that really brought me here.
Your resume is impressive. You know, like you said, you played the game on every level. How much do you think that helps for you as far as being credible in someone's home, recruiting, coaching kids, teaching them, and stuff like that?
Well, I hope that it's credible enough, and, you know, sometimes I feel like I'm a bit removed in that I've been in the international game for a long time, and, you know, WNBA, and not a lot of young kids know much about it because you don't get to see much of it on TV. Now the WNBA is doing a better job, but you know, a lot of their parents know and remember my name, and I think that that's really big. But being that I, not long ago, was on the other side of things, you know, I was on the player side, but being able to relate in the day-to-day problems that they're going to have as student athletes, you know, on campus and all the extracurricular activities. But not only that, I feel like I am a great teacher of the game. You know, I can break the game down and really skill them and drill them and then put it all together in 5-on-5. I think that that's the biggest asset that I'm going to bring to the table.
In terms of recruiting, do you have the connections in the state of Texas and things like that? I mean,
I do. I think that I can really dig deep in Texas, being that I'm from Texas, played at the University of Texas, and I've lived in Texas in the summers the last 6 years. So I really got a chance to get out, and I trained kids, I held camps, and I did national exposure camps. So I got a chance to get out with a lot of the AAU coaches there in Texas, but not only in Texas, but the international ground, because I've played for, such a long time over there and in many different countries. And there's a lot of good young players that would love to come to America. They don't know New Mexico any different than California or Minnesota, anything like that. But just to be playing in the United States, that's something that grabs their attention. And being that I'm friends with a lot of those coaches, and that'd be great. And I think that I'm definitely going to add that to the table.
How excited are you about this opportunity?
I'm very excited. I'm very excited because, as Coach Sanchez said, sometimes things have to happen. It takes a little bit of luck, and being that Gail Gestincourt stepped down, and then, I really didn't know where I was headed. But I knew that she was very, very good in reaching out for me and making sure that I landed somewhere. But I think I'm very grateful to have a job, first and foremost, because it's not promised to anyone. It doesn't matter what I've done in my playing career. This is the other side of the line. Now I'm coaching, and, I have to make a name for myself. And, I thank God that my playing career has kind of set me up, to have maybe an advantage over the next person. But I'm very grateful to be here, and I know that we will make a great team, the coaching staff, and that I'll add a lot for these kids.